Okay, for this project, we're going to do Instagram data. I'm going to open up the project right here. Got all this stuff it's telling you. So this will tell you what you need to know for the project if you don't follow along. And click on this link to get the box. You can go ahead and download all of these. One is not required. Oops. Okay. There we go. And click download. Should take not much time at all. Then I go into the folder. I'm going to drag this to my desktop. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to look for the Instagram data folder. There it is. It's a zip folder. Double click it, expand it. It gives me a new folder right here. So this folder, I open it up and it should have all this data in it. I'm going to go ahead and open a Google Sheet now. There's a part of the assignment that some of them were having trouble with, so we're just going to do it in Google Sheets. We're not going to do the presentation. So go to Google Sheets, create a new blank spreadsheet, name it up here, name it Instagram. Then I want you to go to File, Import, and you're going to go to Upload and Browse. And you're going to first start out with audience. Click open. It'll ask you really quick, do you want to create a new spreadsheet? Nope. You want to insert a new sheet? Yep. Data detect automatically is fine. Import data. Alright, so now I just want you to make 3 charts out of this. So you're going to highlight all of these rows right here. This is our age groups. Then you're going to go insert chart. And it should come up with something like this that shows you the different age groups, so you can see which ones are higher, 18 to 24. Those are the questions that are in the assignment for you to answer. I'm going to shrink that down and leave it right here. Then I'm going to go to this one and create a pie chart. So insert chart, and over here I'm going to change it to a pie chart. So you can see Gladstone, Kansas City, by the primary, Liberty is another area. I'm going to shrink it down, put it in the same, Command Z, put it up here at the same place. Then I'm going down and do the third chart. Top countries, value, insert chart. Now for this one, I want to get a geo chart. So I'm going to go to pie chart and change it. I'm going to go all the way down here to geo chart right here. This will give us a map of where people are from. And you're going to ask yourself questions about why would we have people in Ukraine or Germany, and hopefully some of you guys can figure out why and put the answer in the assignment. Okay, now I'm going to import the next one because those are the 3 charts I needed for this one. That's great. So go to File, Import. I'm going to upload, browse, and I'm going to do follows because that one's the most interesting to me. I want to gain followers. And to create a new spreadsheet, I just want to insert a new sheet in this one, import data. This is what that data looks like. I've added some rows here because it doesn't calculate the month automatically, so I want to give you that option. But what we're going to do is we're just going to highlight, we're going to click here, and then we're going to scroll down to the bottom and shift click on the last cell over here on the right. Then you do insert chart. That gives you a general idea, but you can see it's really hard to look at this data, so we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to delete this, and I'm going to go up here to pivot table. I'm going to click on the center, on this corner, then I'm going to go to insert pivot table, new sheet, create, and now I'm going to get the name of the month, put it in the rows, and then the primary was actually the visit, so I'm going to put that under values. So that shows me how many I have in August, how many I had in October, how many I had in September. Okay, so then one of the questions is, what's the busiest month? Why would it drop off in October? Answer those questions. If you want to, you can create a chart. Not if you want to, please create a chart. Insert chart. And you can just have it look like this if you want. Something visual, because you want to show to your boss or something like that, and they will not want to look at numbers as much as they want to look at visuals. All right, so now I'm going to go and import another piece of data. File import. Browse. I'm going to go to visits. Insert new sheet. Import data. And on this one, I'm trying to figure out what day of week is the busiest. So I'm going to use day of week in visits and just scroll down to the bottom. Insert chart. And that didn't work. So I meant to go like this. So I'm going to go to pivot table. So I'm going to click in the corner, insert pivot table, new sheet, create. And then I'm going to take and I'll put day of week in rows, and then I want to put visits in values. Now looking at this, you can kind of determine that Friday is our biggest day, our second biggest day is Thursday, our lowest day is Sunday, and kind of take a guess as to why that is on your answer. You can also develop a chart if you want to. Actually, I need this part too. Insert chart. There's something visually that shows that you have Friday as the biggest, Sunday or Thursday is the second biggest, and you just look at Saturday and Monday and they're about the same as Tuesday, and then Sunday's our worst day and Wednesday's a bad day, and I think that's because more sports happen on Fridays. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is go file, import, upload, browse, and let's do reach. And I want you to start looking at the data too and try to make determinations of like what day was the biggest day for us. So these are all organized. I put in the name of the month so it'd be easier. Again, pivot table, insert, pivot table, new sheet. And then you're going to put in name of month. I'm going to put it under rows. And I'm going to put reach under values. Okay, so August, September, October. You can see that September is our biggest reach month. October was actually the second reach. Most people we reached. And then you can make a chart out of that. Insert chart. Now, for anybody who wants to go in and dig into more of the data, I put out there a big file. So I'm going to go file, import. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. This is just for people that want to like play around with data and like doing this stuff. Click browse. This is per post data. Open. And what I would do is create a insert new sheet and import data. And this is all the data around our post. So it says what time it was posted. One thing I'd be curious about is someone can kind of play around with the reports and see what time were the most visits posted. So if you go over here and you look and you create a pivot table, you can do a sort by date, not date, let's see, publish time. Publish time will tell you when it was published. You can see what kind of post it was, put it out there, and then you could also see shares, likes, follows. You could create some charts based on these, but I would love to see some of these turned in on your sheet if you'd have time. If you don't have time, just make sure you get the bare minimum done. Okay, so that is it for the data assignment today. It won't quite take that little time, but if you do it, it will just take a little bit longer.